Hey guys, welcome back for another episode of Smoking Butts and Tapping Ash podcast with your host,
Scott,
Dave,
and I'm Travis. We're back here live from the Red Banana Art Rolling Studio.
Oh yeah,
Just came up with that today.
and that's a good one. I like
wrote
that.
it down. The Red Banana Art Rolling Studio.
The Red Banana Rolling Studio. Let's go with that.
Well, that's got to be Red Banana Art because they're
Yeah.
sponsoring.
Sponsor. It could be the Red Banana Rolling Studio, brought to you by Red Banana Art.
That's way too much. I'm not writing that.
I'm
down.
just going to say
You
right
have to write it
now,
down.
I have not seen the check or it has not cleared the bank.
It's in the mail.
I thought today the check's right here.
Check's in the
Okay.
mail. Yep.
The check's
Yeah.
the board work.
Because I'm in charge of the
The check's
account
sitting
and
right
I
in
have
front of us.
not
Yeah.
seen a check
The
yet.
check is on the board we're plugged into.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Gotcha. All
Yep.
right.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right. Tonight we are. What are we smoking?
We are smoking the
We're
Jaguar.
all three of us are
Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Jaguar. Yep. So
This
we've
is
already-
probably going to be a shit show.
yeah,
for
we've
me.
already lit it.
Mm-hmm.
Travis has already got the initial meltdown over with.
Choking.
So how you liking it, man?
I mean, right now it's not bad. It's. I'll be honest. I mean,
You're burning a little uneven.
I know, and I just tried to touch
Need
it
to
up a
touch-
little. I just
yeah.
touched it up a little bit. It's, to me right now, it's. I guess I would say it has a lot of pepper. I'm not one of those people that like saying, "Oh, it's got pepper. It tastes like raisins." Yada yada. No,
Right.
to me,
It's got a lot of spice.
it's got a lot of spice. But when I say that, it tastes like a cigar. You know what I mean? But either there's good tasting cigars or there's not. I haven't tasted anything else in the world that tastes like the cigars I smoke or any cigar.
That's true.
I will say this. The first one I had, I really enjoyed. And I'm thinking, Travis is going to love this. Dave's going to love it. And then me and Dave went to a cook-off in Mount Carmel, and we smoked one.
And it
And-
whooped our
And
asses.
it literally whooped our ass. I don't know. Maybe we was tired from cooking. We was just, I don't know, but it kicked our ass. And Dave's like, I don't think Travis is going to like this.
Yeah, that's
not in
a
his
cigar
wheelhouse.
Yeah.
for Travis.
Yeah. So,
So
then they
we're-
said, "Hey, let's all three smoke the Jaguar and have Travis try it. That'd be a great idea."
Hey, we got to keep some
I'll sm-
entertainment
I-
going to the people.
I have probably smoked ones way worse. Not that this is a bad cigar, but I guess a lot stronger.
Can you do the retro hell for us, please?
Let's all do a retro.
Oh, shit.
Let's all do it at one time where we're
No,
all
we're
talking.
taking turns. You want to go last, Travis?
I just did one.
You did,
Did
not.
not.
Yeah, I did.
Well,
You just said
show me. Show me again.
I did. Not
I want to see it. I didn't see it. Here goes.
Ooh, we did
I
good.
did the
Yeah,
second
not
one. That's
bad,
two
not
right in a
bad.
row. All right, I'm done with the
Your
cigar.
eyes didn't even well up.
No, it's really not that bad. And that might ramp up a little bit.
All right, I'm going to go.
Go. We're not going to talk. What's
Oh.
up with your shirt?
Ooh, you got a lot of smoke out there.
Oh.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
See, I don't. When I do the retro, I don't get that. Maybe that real man. See, you don't either.
I don't either.
You don't get a whole lot of smoke coming out.
Yeah,
Do
what's
you not have
wrong
any
with you guys?
sinuses? Do they
What?
have your sinuses taken out?
No.
See,
How the
I-
hell do you have your sinuses taken out?
They can do that.
What?
My-
What? Is that a thing?
I'm not just now hearing about it. Yeah, they almost had to do it like with Rebecca.
They did something
Oh,
like
wow.
that to my mom.
Yeah.
And it's
It's people who have
Is it
chronic.
like the drill thing?
yes,
that
they go up
do?
your
Oh,
nose and
okay.
they do shit, and like she couldn't like sneeze or anything or like
Yeah.
blow her nose for 3 weeks.
Holy
it was
shit!
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
because Rebecca for a long time
Yeah.
had like chronic she had she'd get over one sinus infection, get another one, just all the time. And you know the weird thing is what stopped it was
What?
when we bought our hot tub.
Really?
I have no idea what it was, but
Well.
we'd go out every morning and sit in it, and she would just sit in it. You can feel it like open you up.
Yeah.
And I bet you in the last 7 or 8 years, she's had one.
Well, there you go. All the people with sinus issues, just go buy a hot tub.
There you go.
Cured.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
Genius.
it's either 20 grand for the hot tub or 10 grand
Hey.
for the surgery.
You can buy one of those blow-up ones for like $500. I thought about getting one of those, but it'd probably last about a week. Whoa, there it was.
Yeah. Sorry about that, audience.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
well.
I'll,
I tried to-
I'll level that out.
I tried to do a bigger one.
I'll try to anyway. We'll see.
I'll try to do a big one.
So we had a little trip over the weekend, didn't we, boys?
Yes,
yeah.
Had a little outing, a little field trip.
We went down for Mr. Scott's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
His birthday was Saturday, and we went down to Paducah, Kentucky, to ate dinner at
Mhm.
where do we eat at? Over under.
Over and under.
Over and under.
Over
It's,
under.
that place is good.
It
was
was good.
good.
Yeah.
That's
my
my second-
tacos were pretty good. I highly recommend it.
Yeah. Well, we have a cauliflower taco was one of them. Wasn't
Yes.
It was pretty damn delicious.
It was very. I wish I'd have got two of those.
I
So
know.
it was fried cauliflower though.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was good, man. Usually
The
fried
sauce.
cauliflower is real mushy.
Mushy, yeah.
That was not. That was like meat.
And the
Almost.
sauce on it was like
Some kind of honey teriyaki type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
It was
was
very
when
good.
you guys said you were ordering that, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, okay.
So after that, we went to the Old Fashioned Cigar Bar.
We did and actually.
Sat there, had a good
We
time.
went to the Moonshine Bar before that.
Oh,
Oh,
a
yeah.
Silent
That was-
Brigade Distillery.
That was a great
It was
idea.
very interesting.
Yes, the drink. My old fashioned there was pretty much straight bourbon.
Yeah, I could
It
smell
was. It was.
It
strong.
was very strong. So
I wonder if the 6-year-old playing pool there
Yeah,
could
I
smell
don't-
that
it.
was kind of
I
weird.
have
Wasn't
no idea how they got away with
I
that.
don't know.
Like, I mean, even around here, you
it? Most
can't
of the time,
take
a restaurant, a bar has to have food
Food
in
to
order
have it.
for kids to be
Yes.
allowed. But
Maybe they have
maybe
pretzels.
maybe Kentucky's different.
They didn't have. I didn't see like a bag.
Kentucky is different.
I didn't see
Yeah.
a bag of chips.
I know
or
I
nothing
was
up there.
born there, so
Oh, okay.
that tells you
Well,
how different
Kentucky's
it is.
different. Yep, look at Dave. So we heard some
Oh,
very good music.
Man, that guy was good.
Ryan Gilchrist or something?
Ryan Gilchrist.
Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah, we are talking about.
We actually may get him up in Southern Illinois area, and
Mhm.
we'll keep the listeners tuned to that. And
That will be awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, have everybody come
maybe
out
some
for
of
that.
our listeners can come hang
Yes.
out with us, and we may even record that day.
Heck
at
yeah.
some point.
That'd be awesome.
We
Yeah.
could record that day at
We
the,
should,
yeah.
we
the event
should
we're having.
record that day.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be fun.
June 3rd, that's the date.
Yep.
Yeah.
Details to be announced later.
Mm-hmm.
Lately, we've been playing some catch up with our episodes, trying to get more current, and by then we should be about right on the money.
Yeah,
Hopefully, recording the same week we release.
our friends at another podcast, the Cigar Pulpit,
Assholes.
called us out. Asshole, yep.
Just giving us a big pile of shit.
Even though we do like Gator, he does come to
Yeah.
our
Gator does-
events.
that-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gator did.
Yeah.
He supports us.
He
I
supports us.
I really like Gator.
That
Nick,
bastard Nick.
Great
we-
guy.
we
He's
just-
a great guy.
we just kind of put up with Nick.
Yeah, he's
I don't even
he's
put up with him.
he's always there
Yeah.
when we go up there.
Yeah.
Where?
I mean, around.
Other
Not at our events
Yeah,
or
he's
anything.
not to come to
but-
our event.
Yeah, well,
but when we go see
I mean, you would
him,
think a guy that is single, has absolutely no fucking life, could show up at maybe one
yeah,
or two events.
Exactly.
well, maybe
Yeah.
he'll come to the next one. We'll
Maybe,
see.
maybe if we would entice him and say, "Hey, we're cooking at a comic book convention," maybe I bet you he'd show up then.
Oh, he'd show up. I know. I would show
Yeah.
up. I'm there.
As long as he doesn't wear his kilt. We can't have a kilt. No.
That'd
whatever.
be bad. Speaking of which, I went to a little comic book convention like a month and a half ago, and they had a big old smoker rolling out in the front of it. It was at the VFW or something. It was
What kind of
pretty cool.
smoker?
I don't know. It was
Didn't
a-
pay attention.
I
Custom
think-
made?
I
or-
think it was a custom
Was
made
it?
because it was a big old boy.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yep. It was rolling the
deal.
smoke.
Yep.
But I was there too early for
Yep.
lunch, so
Yep.
I didn't get
Anyway.
to try any.
Did you guys cook anything the past week?
You know what? I didn't. I took the day Saturday because it was beautiful, or Sunday because Sunday was beautiful. We went on our trip Saturday
Mm-hmm.
and cleaned out all of my cookers, getting them ready for the springtime.
That's exactly what I need to do the next warm day that
Yep.
I'm around. So,
It's supposed to be beautiful for like
Yeah.
2 weeks, man.
yeah.
It's much
Actually-
needed. Much needed.
Yep. I cooked some pork steak last night and some pork chops
I
and
saw
some
that.
chicken
I saw that picture
for my lunches this
Oh,
week.
there you go.
Yeah.
Going healthy.
Well,
Nice.
yeah.
He should. That
Ish.
jacket's about to burst open.
Oh, I think you look great, Scott.
Can I say fuck you, Travis, on this
You
podcast?
sure can. I
Thank you.
encourage it,
Thank you.
especially after earlier.
Yeah.
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 You know, it happens.
It happens.
Oh, it's like second nature.
I did just cook something.
What'd
I
you
cooked
cook?
you shitheads some food before
oh,
this.
you did.
A very good frozen burger. It was good.
It was not frozen when you ate it.
No, it was thought out.
Yeah. It was a frozen
Oh, yeah.
patty with a little seasoning on
Well,
it,
it
but
did
it was
hit the
good.
spot.
Yeah.
I will say that, and it's
Yeah.
probably much needed before smoking
You
this
guys
bad boy.
are the most ungrateful. just, I mean,
well, I mean, we're just hard to please, Travis.
you are.
You know?
We're high maintenance.
I could have
We
cooked
hold
like
you
a-
to a higher standard.
Well, take
That's what
me
it
down a
is.
few notches because I
No,
know.
you're on the pedestal, and I want to keep you there.
Well,
You're
it's
my
not,
prince.
It's not going to happen.
So,
Anyway,
But I'm doing
is it time?
It's time.
Let's
do
do
your,
it.
do your music.
all right, let's do it.
That's all
There
I
it
got.
is.
That's all I got. Why are you doing my music? He said you do your music, not you, Scott.
Oh, sorry.
This isn't your segment. This
Sorry.
is mine.
Sorry.
Go for it.
What is it?
Tonight's Would You Rather.
Oh, boy,
I've been
here we
waiting.
go.
Been waiting.
This one might be a little easy.
Now wait a second.
What?
I thought after the last episode we was supposed to get a preview of what the question was to prepare.
I said
Did I miss that?
I said I had thought of it. I said maybe I should give you guys a preview. But
I don't want one.
Tonight-
you give
yeah.
Scott one.
I think I would rather go off the cuff.
Yeah.
I think it's more fun.
Tonight's
yeah.
is not too hard. I made it simple because last week was a little in depth for you. You had to think a little bit.
It was
Okay.
a deep one.
It was a deep one.
Indeed.
All right, let's do
Deep
it.
thoughts with Travis. Tonight, would you rather have the ability to fly, or would you rather have the ability to run like the Flash? Fly like Superman or run like Flash?
Didn't we already do this one?
But I already no, I didn't do it this
I don't think we did we?
I don't know. It was a teleport one, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the people have heard that one or not, but maybe they have. Maybe
about-
they never will.
I'll say maybe.
So we'll do this anyway.
Yeah.
So
see,
can I
fly or
fly
run
anywhere?
fast?
Once I get in the air, I can go anywhere.
Yeah.
But I could also run.
Anywhere.
So-
You run like the Flash.
So I'm gonna have to get real nerdy on you guys here for a second.
Okay.
Why
if you
does
can-
it always get nerdy?
Well,
with
that's
Dave?
what I thought Dave would
If you
maybe bite
guys-
on this one.
You guys got to have all the details here because Flash is very different. Like, if you run as fast as the Flash, you can actually travel through time. He moves that fast. Also, eventually, he can vibrate so fast he can cross over into another world. So there's part of the power set. So
Really?
you fly.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I just thought he could run fast.
No, he can do all kinds of
Okay,
shit.
that's the power. We're using Superman's flight ability or Flash's running. Would you rather run like Flash or fly like Superman?
So do you have super strength?
No. I said
You
So
can
you
just
can
get
just
up
fly?
and fly.
you can just yeah, jump tall buildings in a single bound.
So like if you land,
But I could fly to Florida right now if I wanted to.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
Okay. That would probably be my choice.
flying.
Yes, I would want to fly because I would like get a map and find like all the nude beaches, and I would fly over
There
those.
you go.
For science, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, because what I was thinking is the only thing
nudist colony stuff like that.
is
Make sure they're behaving.
Yes.
Yeah.
because like when but now that might cut into Superman's strength because I said no because what I actually was thinking was okay, well a lot of times Superman picks up a bus and flies away with it or at least
Yeah.
cures Lois Lane. Isn't that her name, Lois Lane?
Mhm.
He flies with her, so I'm like, okay, I could pick up Rebecca in our suitcase and fly to Florida real quick or whatever.
How long can you hold Rebecca up though?
I feel like that's a loaded question.
Well, not because, Rebecca's tiny.
But I mean, I guess just the
I'm just saying maybe you're not as strong as you
no,
could be.
like
Travis.
he holds her, and like in the old Superman, didn't he just like hold their hand?
Yeah,
and
he
drag
just
them along.
He just held them out. Yeah,
like
Yeah,
really, like I'm like, well, where
imagine-
did she learn to fly?
like dragging them.
Imagine holding a
it'd be-
human being like that.
well, I would just be like, sit on my back and just hold on, and I'd fly.
So how much weight buoyancy do you have, like in your flight? Like,
In my flight without Superman strength, let's just say you can hold an additional 200 pounds.
okay,
So you wouldn't be flying Dave anywhere.
No, Dave's on his own.
Okay.
this is bullshit.
So what would you be?
What?
Did you say you'd fly?
He's flying.
I
Okay.
just said that.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. God.
Freaking cigars burnt your brain cells or something.
I think even though you get all the other cool stuff with the Flash's powers, I would have to do flight also, just because it's freaking cool. Save a lot of money on airfare.
Or just going to work.
I can go out my back
Yeah, so
door
you
for
got
it.
your. I mean, I can. Yeah, I can.
I,
pretty much
I have
walk.
4 steps down to my
Yeah,
work.
I can walk to work now if I.
You could.
Mm-hmm.
You should do that.
I've thought about it a few times
You could.
to get more steps in
Yep, there you go.
through the summer.
Save some gasoline.
Mm-hmm.
Save the earth. You know.
Yeah.
I might do it through the summer because like right now after work, I go right directly and I pick up Cole from school. So you're
Also-
walking home today.
Also with the Flash, if you do go back in time or in the future, you're probably going to mess all kinds of shit up. Because he does. Frequently.
Yeah, because you can't change nothing in the past. Not even nothing. You can't move a newspaper. You can't do nothing.
Right. So if you just go, you're already jacking it up.
Do you think, in theory, though, like that really? I could see, like, okay, if I went back in time and Scott had got hit by a bus, and I saved him.
Seems like you've thought about this a lot.
I've thought about if I would save him or not. I'd be like, sorry about it, it's your fate. I could see that messing up, but like they always say, like I loved all the Back to the Future. Like you can't do anything, you can't enter, blah blah blah. I mean, do you think the littlest thing would really change the whole timeline?
Oh yeah,
It would have to.
I've thought about this a lot because, like, who doesn't think about going way back and making yourself rich? Somehow.
That's always mine.
But like, if you did that, would you have the same family that you do now? Because if you had money, maybe you weren't in the bar at,
It's like that. What was that old movie with
10 p.m.
The Dream? There was
I
he
don't
was
know.
a baseball player in high school. It's the guy who plays Batman that's coming back now. Michael Keaton.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure he's the guy in it. And like something about in high school, like he was a baseball star and he struck out, and his life went blah blah blah. So then he thought all the rest of his life, if I'd only hit that ball, my life would be better. And then he gets to see what his life would be like, and he married the rich girl and blah blah. He's rich, but then he chooses. I can't remember what the
okay.
name of that movie is. I'm gonna Google
I don't
it.
know what it is. To the Google.
I'm gonna Google it. I'll let you guys know. Speak amongst
I'm good.
I'm
yourselves.
patiently waiting.
Don't worry about me.
No.
I'm good.
We'll just
Are
be
you alive?
we'll just be completely silent while you look this up.
It's got a little pepper.
So we have an idea, everyone.
We're gonna have a new segment.
We
New
are.
segment.
Sorry about the cough there. Got a little mouthful of Travis's smoke blowing my way.
Sorry.
So we're going to bring you guys a little cooking. We're going to bring you in to our world from here on out because we've got some episodes out. Got the hang of this thing, kind of, I think. So every week we're going to each take the same barbecue rub. We're all going to draw for a meat or dish or whatever it is because we all like to cook aside from barbecue even. And we're going to use that rub to cook that either meat or dish or whatever, bring it in to the podcast and all sample it, give our thoughts, see what works on what doesn't work on what, and if the rub sucks or not, basically.
Right. See how we like it on each dish or
Yeah.
It might not
Vegetable.
suck. It might not. It might just suck on that said item we cooked it
Well,
on.
some of them might just suck.
That's
but
true. I have had some that just suck over
Yeah.
there.
They're very few and far between anymore, especially when you're paying for a premium rub at $10
are we
a bottle.
are we going to announce what we're doing? Are we going to wait and do it
Well,
that
no.
day?
Well,
on that episode?
No,
what
well-
we've used.
we can say right
Yeah,
now.
we might as well say.
Yeah, this week I have graciously
Travis is up first.
I
He's
brought out a
supplying
bottle.
This
We
week's
picked
rub.
a bottle of Heath Rawls Simple Citrus.
I'm pretty excited about this one.
I am too.
And
I am big on Heath Riles rubs.
I am too. We have in the bowl here. We have beef, chicken, or fish /
Spam.
seafood.
Oh, I thought spam was.
We
an
could
option.
do. We should do spam one week.
we should.
We should. Yes.
We should do like
know-
spam,
We'll do that.
bologna, and hot dogs one week.
You know, though, I think spam is one of those things. That it doesn't matter what you put on it; it still tastes like spam.
Still just salty.
you might,
spam.
you might as well not even season it.
If
Have
we
you ever?
do- if we
Have you
do
ever guys
spam-
had the bacon
That's what I was
spam?
going to ask.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's actually pretty good.
Spam's pretty good in general.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
If,
So are we gonna? You want to go ahead and draw now?
Yep. Let's draw.
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll
All
announce what everybody's doing.
Scott, you go ahead and draw there.
Okay. Is that just
Yeah,
one?
that's just one. I
That's
can
just
see it.
one.
That's
Okay.
just one. Yep.
What do you got? What do you got?
Da-da-da. Scott got.
What am I not getting?
I got the fish
Yeah,
/ seafood.
Oh.
He got what I was hoping.
That's what I wanted.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Here you go.
Hopefully, I get the one I want.
There we go.
Is this one it?
I don't know.
Is this?
That's
this
just
is
one.
this the one?
That's the one. Draw it out. But I don't
Let's
know
see
what it is.
I got. Chicken. I got chicken. I was hoping for beef, but chicken works.
So that means I got beef.
Travis
did
got
get beef.
beef.
You came out with this curveball, and I'm the one that ends up
You got the
getting this
curveball,
freaking
man.
Curveball. Beef with so
Hey,
yeah, because it says on there Yeah, lemons.
I might share my idea with you. You never know.
You
No.
want everything from seafood,
Can't do
chicken,
that.
Okay, I
veggie,
won't.
pork, eggs, and even popcorn.
Ooh.
I bet that would be good.
I bet it would
says-
be too. I love popcorn.
Well, the possibilities are endless.
Oh, I got
but nowhere
some,
in here does it say beef.
Well, hey, we're going to add it.
That's what we're here
After
for. We're
this,
to
yeah.
try different
See?
stuff.
Every week we should throw a curveball in.
And I think we need to share. We will share our recipe.
Just try it as a
everybody.
Yep.
base layer on your favorite barbecue dish as well.
We will also post pictures of the food.
Yes. And
on
is
our
that
Facebook page.
Is that all we're cooking with, or can we add to it? We're just doing that,
Like add to it as in
Yeah, I don't
what?
see. What do you mean?
like salt, pepper, garlic salt, stuff like that. Or we just
I
strictly
say we just do that.
we're
Yeah,
just
do
doing that.
Yep.
See what it tastes like.
No butter, nothing like that.
Well, butter. We can use butter, just not
Just
any
no
other
additional seasoning.
seasoning.
Okay.
God, who the hell cooks without butter?
Yeah. Is it even cooking if you don't have butter?
Yeah, you heartless bastard.
Sorry.
What are you trying to be healthy on us?
Yeah.
Crazy talk.
I think mine's going to be really good. I'm excited.
I can't wait to try it.
I'm not gonna lie. That's the most.
That's the one I wanted,
Yeah, that's
really.
the one I wanted too.
'Cause-
Because I was like, that's automatically the go-to with it.
I wanted the beef. I ain't gonna lie.
And I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm going to do fish or if I'm going to do shrimp. I'm back and forth.
Yep. You could.
I may
do-
just throw a curveball and do both.
You could do shrimp stuffed fish, or fish stuffed shrimp. I don't know.
One thing only.
Oh, just one.
One
Okay.
thing.
But it says seafood, so
But also, I can cook any kind of beef,
yeah.
just as long as it's beef. I don't.
I mean, I
You
could
cook
do carb.
hamburgers.
Well, that's one thing. When you
cook
normally with me, when you say
meatballs.
beef, like what pops in my head is a hamburger. I
I mean,
mean,
you can do steak.
but it's I
Yeah,
can do
you
steak.
do whatever.
Yeah.
And I get to eat it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Me too.
Why don't you try a brisket? Do a brisket for us.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I think
I
we
think
deserve a brisket.
Yeah, I think we do.
No, it's my
It
choice.
sounds great.
Cook's choice, and I'm not doing that.
Okay, fine.
You could do it on your brand new used grill that I brought you today, Travis. Bring you into the charcoal.
Travis is growing up.
world. I can't wait.
He's going to be a big boy.
When are we going to cook on it?
I don't know.
Maybe we'll cook on it next Monday if it's nice out. I'll try to get here early.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can maybe do that.
Yeah, and then we can heat up our
Now,
samples on the grill.
are you strictly using Jealous Devil now? Or do you mix it up?
Oh, I mix it up because I can't afford to just strictly use Jealous
See,
Devil. It's like $30 a bag.
I got a lot of
25.
leaves. Do you think I got a lot of leaves out there? Can I just use those?
Sure.
Yeah, why not? I mean, probably could. Probably cut some of these branches down.
I got a big
Out in
pile
your
of
backyard.
Yeah.
Actually, you do have a bunch of wood over
I
there.
got a bunch of wood. Yeah. I actually got a bunch of cherry wood over there. You guys said you
Oh.
wanted some.
I do.
I have a bunch of cherry wood over
You
there.
got that chopped up for me yet?
It's split up.
chunks?
It's split up and ready.
Oh, okay, good deal.
No, it's
We
not.
might, we
it's
might
not.
load the Civic down.
I don't say it's not. You're gonna have to. It's split up for like just campfire wood.
Oh, okay.
So they're big
No,
chunks. You might
yeah.
have to get you a little hatchet and
Yep.
chop
I
them
just,
off.
I just thought of something. Next time I'm going to bring my little solo stove that's tabletop. We'll have a
Oh.
little fire.
Hey, all right.
So with those, like, do you just put like wood pellets in it?
Well, it's got an adapter that you can set in the bottom and do pellets.
But if
Or
not,
you can just do wood.
you literally just put little twigs of wood in there.
Yes.
And it'll just-
Interesting.
Yeah, I want you.
It actually is pretty neat little, just to look at.
Does it burn a while?
It goes through the wood. It really likes
I
the wood.
figured it would.
Well,
I've never done pellets. I'm curious to try pellets in it
I
because
wonder
I
if
think
you-
pellets may maybe do a little slower burn. I don't know.
I wonder if you
So,
like supplement, like
I'm,
do a
I'm
little
not familiar
half and
with
half.
pellets, like, at all. So if you're burning the pellets, will it make a flame?
I think.
It does on my pellet grill. There's
like-
Okay.
it's got a firebox that puts out a little bit of a flame, but not a lot. It depends on the temperature though. If you've got it hot, I don't know about yours, but if you've got it say 350, 400 degrees,
You'll see-
it's definitely putting out
Oh,
more air there. I mean, it's
yeah.
yes.
Especially if
Okay.
you open that grate up. Oh yeah, you can
Yeah.
get a heck of a flame in there.
So
in my pot.
they're
yeah.
actually on fire. They're not just like
Oh yeah, it's
smoldering
No, it's burning.
like a smoker
No.
does.
Now,
Okay.
if you had it on a real low temp like smoke too, it probably would just smolder.
Okay.
But
I got you.
But there's still, yeah. You turn it up whenever you.
Yeah.
Like if I do my steaks or something on there, and I'll turn it up to. I think it goes to 5 or something. And then after a while, it just is high. and I turned it up when I do my steaks.
It just says hot as shit.
Yeah, I just turn it up to high, and I think the last it reads is like 500 or something. But no, it. I mean, you can
it'll
see
get
the
hot.
flame coming through.
I'll bring it next time. It's a little.
And
It's got a little bag, a little travel thing. It's
I
kind of
opened
neat.
the
Cool.
things up.
Heck yeah.
My
I might get
neighbor
one.
though, he got one. He had a wood burner in his barn for years, like I did, and he just this last fall or whatever, he switched over to a wood pellet stove, I guess, in there.
I have some friends that have one of them, and he swears by it.
He loves it over there.
Yeah.
He bought, I think, went to Rural King and bought like 2 or 3 pallets because he figured it up roughly how much he would go through.
That's what this guy
'Cause
does.
he's retired. He just lives out in his barn, you know, and stuff. But and I did notice the other day that he had probably 2. I think he probably over, you know.
Well, it's
compensated, I guess, for the
been
wood.
kind of a mild winter.
Yeah, it
if
really
you think
has.
about it. I mean, it's
We just had like 2 crappy weeks.
Right.
And
Yeah,
it's
but
been pretty
also
nice.
he, like with the wood burner, you'd go in there and in the middle of December it'd be like 102 in that barn.
Yeah.
because it's all insulated and he'd just keep it ripping all day. Oh, you do. I'm like, how do you?
Sounds
sit in here,
horrible.
Eddie? Oh, it was horrible.
Going out
So-
to the sauna.
so. Travis, how you liking your Yagua?
I mean, I'm not very far into it, not even halfway. It's pretty good. It's spicy.
It's not bad, huh?
But
It
I mean,
is
it's
spicy.
I'll be honest, it's not
It's
as
kind
bad
of
as.
it's like a mellowish
Yes,
spice.
it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Are
How
you guys getting like a chili pepper burn on your lips with it?
No, that's bullshit.
Because I am. Like
No.
I was on the cold draw, and we did that one day at the cook-off. Remember that?
Yeah, I'm not getting it.
And
Not getting it
maybe
today.
just like certain batches are just different, you know.
Maybe you're
'Cause
just
I think
crazy.
these are like small batch cigars, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they're like
Yeah.
limited.
Ooh, I just did
Limited
I
edition.
just did another retro. Did pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're
Your
not
eyes
dead
are
yet.
watering. Yeah, we can tell.
Yeah, my eyes are watering.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm
No,
gonna
I
do
can
one.
tell,
I'm gonna
yeah.
do one.
But I mean, with this, it's good. Now, would I go out? What was this? $10, $10 stick?
Yeah,
Right,
$10,
around there,
Yeah. I mean, for me and my wheelhouse, whatever, in my everyday, I don't think I would be like, oh, okay, yeah, go and buy it again. Not saying that if Scott buys me one, I won't ever smoke it again.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
Scott bought me this one.
you want to? I have another one in here. Do you want it?
Sure, I'd like free things.
perfect.
Would it set for a year like that one did before you smoked it?
I haven't had this a year. I've probably had this
Since June.
maybe. No, before
Probably.
then.
I'm thinking you've
Yeah.
had it over 6 months for sure.
Oh, I've definitely had it over 6 months.
Yeah.
That's not a year.
it's
All I-
close.
that's all I stated was I hadn't had
Yeah.
a year.
Okay.
I know I've had this one like 8 months. Sitting in the humidor. It's
Well,
pretty good.
Dave, you got any horror stories for us?
You know what I do? We're going to call this Tales from the Finance Company.
Oh, boy.
Tales from the
And,
finance world.
This
We'll
will be
have to-
good.
We'll have to go back and see if the first story I told made it to air. Because I don't think it did with the truck. We'll revisit
Some of
that
the-
one.
I can't believe
later.
some of the stuff you have told me over the
Oh,
years.
man.
Just-
So I got a hold of my old boss, and
Yeah.
he's going to help me like jog some memories here. Because there's literally thousands of these stories, like daily. We're going to have him on the podcast one day. It's just going to be a
Who-
finance
is it
story.
Jimmy?
No, well, we can get Jimmy too.
Jimmy would
He's
be
got a
fun on
bunch.
here. Jimmy
Oh
would be
yeah,
fun.
Jimmy will like it.
yeah.
No, it's my buddy Dave. But
Lots of Daves.
there is a lot of
Yeah.
Daves. So if you guys are familiar with the area at all, I know you guys are, but all our listeners, I used to work in Murfreesboro for a while when I first started with the finance company. And we kind of loaned everywhere. We were loaned all the way down to McClure and all the way up to Tamaroa, all the way out here to Heron. So I would have to go to these people's houses and collect money, try to collect money anyway. So one day, these people were a little past due, not too bad.
I would
So-
think they would have to be pretty past due to send you out. Am I wrong?
You're wrong. It's about
Really?
well,
Because like with a bank,
I would
like,
think you'd have to be a couple months behind.
well, like to me,
before-
but like,
Okay.
I'm going to go 6 to 8 months before the bank even sends anybody to my door.
okay, this is a perfect
I'm
setup.
just talking about my-
because me, I don't realize what people don't know.
Yeah.
Now I do. So to set this up at a small finance company back in the day, it's not like this anymore. Like people would fall past due in a month. It went from month to month.
Yeah.
That's how you earn your bonus, where you ended up collecting. And if you got under a certain percentage, you got a certain percentage of that as your bonus, blah, blah, blah. So it didn't matter if you fell due on the 1st of the month or the 31st of the month. Come the 1st, you're a month past due.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Oh,
just
even if
it.
it was just a
even
day,
if it's
okay.
just a day.
Okay.
Like if
Yeah.
it rolls over a day,
Yeah.
first of the month you go
Yeah.
in, they're on your
And
shit
then you
list.
heartless bastards would charge
Yes.
them double and charge them this late
Oh, it was
fee
way
and all-
more than double.
Yeah.
But there wasn't really a late fee. It was just like compiled over time.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was like the month after these people came due.
Mm-hmm.
I went to collect money up in DuQuoin, and I really like driving around that town. I think I have quite a few DuQuoin stories now that I'm thinking about it. But so this lady was a trip. Okay, she was very entertaining. Like all the customers were very entertaining, and you
bet
don't
so.
appreciate it till you're gone, and then you kind of miss the craziness.
I don't know.
So it was like a house full of people. There was like 5 people living in this home, and like the lady, I would guess, was in her 40s at the time. I think her husband was like 112, and then like it was like Deliverance with all the kids.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Did they have a bunch of dogs and cats running around?
No, I don't remember any animals, and they lived in a pretty nice house. I do remember that. But I knocked on the door, and the son just opened it up, stood there in his underwear. And
my
when I say son, I mean like 30
40-year-old
He's
son.
like 30 years
30-year-old. Okay.
Okay.
He was around, well, he was probably in his 20s. He was probably around my age at the time.
Like you're talking like tighty-whitey or just boxers? Or?
That I don't remember. I just remember it was
Oh.
just underwear, no shirt, no nothing.
But he was a grown man.
He was a man.
Man.
And he
Okay.
answered the door in his underwear.
Yep, and he didn't say a word. He just like opened the door and looked at me for a solid 4 minutes.
What do you want?
And I was like, is so-and-so here? And he just like turned around and went, and then I heard her start yelling in the background, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. So she came to the door. I was like, so-and-so, your payment's due. Fell due last month. We need to get something put on this account. If we can't get it current, we got to get a payment.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do. And she starts in with whatever crazy-ass story she had. And then it ended up she had to have surgery. And that was the reason, okay?
Mhm.
She couldn't pay. I was like, so being concerned, I was like, well, what kind of surgery did you have? And I wish I had never asked that question. But it turns out she just had a mole removed. Okay. The mole was right here, right at the top of her chest, like right in the
She
pectoral
had
muscle.
to show you.
Yeah, I was going to say she probably
She pulled the collar down.
Uh-huh.
One whole boob came out. And there was just like a little speck there. Like I couldn't even see it. All I saw was a boob hanging. I was like, well.
Was it a nice boob?
Oh, no. No, we didn't have those there.
Yeah.
No,
There was no
there was no nice boobs there. So you're like, see, I had surgery. Wham! There's the boob hanging there.
Yeah.
So I'm just like trying to keep a straight face.
Maybe she thought if I show this guy boob, he'll be like, well, it's okay, but and let you go another month.
Maybe,
That didn't
but
happen.
I don't think so. I think that was just in her nature. I think
Well, when the boy entered the door,
Was
in
you
the
ever
underwear-
offered services for payment
No.
in trade? No?
no,
Okay.
Hmm.
no, you didn't want to get offered those at the finance company, buddy.
Okay.
You didn't want
Just
any part of
curious.
that. No, so I just was standing there, I was in, my dress pants, my button-up shirt and a tie, and the titties just hanging. I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do? It was like, I only worked there like a year or so. So, back then your cell phone sucked.
Yeah.
I was like trying to call my boss, and of course I couldn't get through, so I just had to wing it. And I don't remember if she paid or not. It didn't really matter at that point in time. Like I had a story for the bank. So went back and had to tell everyone the story of how I got to see her boob.
Oh, did she give you any money?
I don't remember.
You don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember if she paid or not?
I know that they were around for a good year or so.
So they obviously paid some here and there.
Yeah, they paid some.
Yeah.
Like another thing, so you guys know, like the way those work is you pay so much, and then when you get down with some equity, quote unquote, say you make 3 payments on a $1,000 loan, At that point in time, you might have like $18 available.
Can I
in
borrow
equity.
that $18?
Yes, and there were people that would just do that some people. I'll tell that story next week about
Could you do it like every month?
if you paid early enough, you could.
Because your interest hadn't kicked in, maybe, or something.
Right. Yeah.
Because once the interest is like 28% or something.
Oh, it's like 150%.
Oh, Lord.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But yeah, like that's how you kept your customers. You talked them into refinancing.
I mean, those places are good, like I said before, for
Yeah,
people building
They
credit.
have
or
a reason to be there.
Yeah,
but
if you rebuild it, yeah.
the people take advantage of it, and then the management also takes advantage of you and holds your paycheck hostage, basically, to keep these people in debt. So it was our job to talk them into getting that $18 or whatever to pay their water bill or whatever it might be. So,
Holy crap.
yeah, it's crazy, man.
Wow.
It was a good
So,
time.
like, if that place, I don't know, like, if I walked in there today and said I want to borrow $1,000, and I borrow and I go back, let's say next week, if somebody was waiting, they need to get their tire or something, and they needed to wait for their taxes to come in or something. Can I go back in a week?
And pay that off.
Pay
you're
that
saying?
off?
Yeah, you can pay it off. It'd be.
Is there a penalty though?
Well,
No, that's what I'm saying. Is there just a set? If you borrow $1,000, you're going to owe us $1,500.
no, it's
Or-
not like that. Like, if I remember right, if you borrowed $1,000, the payback on that was like $1,500 something.
But that's if you made all the
if
payments.
you made all the payments.
Yeah.
So if you borrowed it, came in a month later, paid it off, it'd be probably around $1,150.
So I guess
because
if you were in a-
the
if you were in a
bulk is in
pinch.
the first month,
Yeah.
and then it goes down, so on and so on.
Huh.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so don't ever get a loan there
Wow.
unless you absolutely have to.
Sometimes you get there. Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, I think we've all been there.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's
Yeah.
been times where,
They're there
You
for a
have to do it.
reason for
Yeah.
certain people.
but you don't just keep it. Whoa.
Whoa! What was that?
Yeah.
You talk too much. Had to relight that puppy, huh?
Mhm.
Did you have to relight it in the mic?
Yep, sure did.
You
I
couldn't
don't know how
have, you
to
couldn't have
mute
pulled the
these.
mic out of the way like.
Yeah.
Well, I could have, and then you guys wouldn't have heard me
No. Okay.
light my cigar. You do like
I'm
to say
down to
it?
the final third. Looks like
Dang,
getting
you're
close.
smoking through it, buddy.
I'm kind of liking it again.
I'm approaching the halfway point, I think.
It's not kicking my ass like the one.
No, mine's not either.
Speaking of the final third, he's going to have his Rob. He's going to have his 1 year
His shindig,
one
yep.
year anniversary in March. Are we going to that? I know we talked
I don't
about
know.
cooking
We've
it.
talked
That didn't
about
work
it.
out, but
Well, I already got my hotel for the 5th for my Comic-Con, so I doubt if I'm going to go.
why? But that
Because I'm staying in Danville, right on the other side of town.
well, you're going to
So-
be there anyway. But that's
Maybe we can make a road trip. We'll talk about it.
a long road trip. That's the only thing, though.
Well,
Yeah,
we would
it's a
have
good
to stay the
5-hour
night.
road trip. Yep.
We would have to stay.
But you're staying Saturday night, aren't you already?
Yeah, but my buddy's riding with me that's setting up
But it
at Comic
seems
Con,
like-
probably my
Seems
son
like I had
also.
something that come up that I was going to end up doing. But
I was
we'll-
waiting for
we'll-
you guys to tell me. And nobody
I don't
told me, so I went ahead and got a
I
hotel
just
room.
kind of wrote it off.
Yeah.
Well, I did too, but I'd like to go.
Yeah.
I want
It's
to go out
easy
there
to
and
get
at least
away
check him
from-
out.
Yeah.
Check out the place.
I would too.
We should do that a different
like
day,
to
maybe,
support
and
you.
Just make sure he's going to be
No,
there.
if you can't go, we're going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured. Asshole.
Scott will even probably pay
Every
for
time.
He'll probably pay for the Airbnb.
We li-
Probably.
yeah.
No,
I
I
don't
just
see why
I
not.
just have the wife get us a cheap room.
Anymore
For
man.
one night.
Anymore, you
Man,
might be.
Before we was going to do 2 or 3 nights,
Well,
a couple
yeah.
nights. So just one night.
We
I
were gonna
mean,
do
she
three
might
nights.
be able to
We
get
were going to do
something
Friday
cheap,
night and Saturday night,
and we
yeah.
wouldn't have to stay.
and it was only going to be like for a whole house for all of us, like
Yeah, it was
6 people. It was only like $400 or $500.
And we was
Yeah,
looking
it was
for
like
something.
5 or 6 bedrooms for like
Yeah.
600
And we was
bucks.
looking for something right there. If we're
Mhm.
not having all the cooking stuff, we
No.
can stay wherever.
I just didn't know. I didn't know if we were going.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll
yep,
see.
yep.
We might get wild that weekend and swing down there and do that, and we'll come to your.
You should
Nerd
come to
convention.
the convention.
I-
That'd
I-
be so
It doesn't
awesome.
seem like my thing.
Hey, man,
But
you
no.
never know. They have a little bit of everything.
I want to go. We need to go to him one time and just sit and hang out with him.
Yeah, definitely.
Because just some of the pictures.
Man, you
he
meet some
sends me.
cool people there. I'm not going to lie.
You meet some
People from all
weird
over the
people
place.
too.
Oh, yeah, there's probably some finance customer people.
Some.
Yeah, a couple maybe.
They spend some money at those things.
Oh, man.
A friend of mine, Wade, he does little figurines or something, and and he goes to him, and he's told me story. Just these guys coming in with these fanny packs, just packed full of cash.
Yeah, it's one or the other. There's no in between. Like they either come in with just loads of cash, or they spent their last $5 to get in. It's just how it is.
And they just
There you
walk
go.
around and look. They just want they just want to be there.
Yep.
Amongst the nerds.
Yep.
Huh.
Absolutely. It's
Nick
crazy
would,
like
Nick
that.
would know.
I don't know if Nick does a lot of conventions. I know he goes to comic book stores and such, but I don't.
He spends all
I
his
haven't
money
really
on cigars.
heard him talk about going to conventions. I know he's working on his X-Men comic book run. Yeah, we've been talking about that.
Like, what do you mean run? Like he's collecting them?
Like, yeah, like
Oh.
he's filling in the gaps, issues that he's missing.
God, he needs to get alive.
Well, it sounds like he has a life.
I guess he
I
does.
think he might have a girlfriend,
Oh.
but I don't know.
No.
Just listen to the podcast.
Great. That means he won't be at our first competition.
That's
Yeah.
true. He's gonna
He'll
have
bail
to,
on us again.
He's gonna have to
Yeah.
miss all
Because
13 again.
we're doing Waterloo again.
Yes.
I know Gator will be there if he's available.
Oh, Gator comes to all of them that's
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
He's
Yep.
I mean, that's in his hometown.
he's a number
Or-
one fan.
His ex-wife's
Yes.
hometown.
We should get him a shirt made.
I think we already gave him one.
We gave him
Well,
one of the,
like a
the
special-
T-shirts.
a special
we
shirt.
should do that. Yeah, and put his name on the back.
Yep.
Gator.
Oh, we should get him one of the nice ones,
Yeah.
like we're
I
getting.
don't know
Yeah.
if I like him that much.
Well, we can all split it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we
I'll
like
do
him.
that.
We'll present it when
That'd
they're
be
both
awesome,
together.
man. If we got him one that says Gator.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
And Nick can look at it.
Yeah. Nick's not
Yeah.
getting nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe if he comes this year, we'll get him one next year.
If he comes this
Maybe.
year, I'll give him I'll sell him one of our T-shirts, half price.
Give
I
him a
think
ni-
we gave
we'll
him
give
one
him
of
a
them,
nice
didn't we?
discount. Yeah, I
we
think
give
we
him
did.
one?
Yeah. I think we
I'm
did
pretty
it.
sure.
We did it the Riverman event.
He probably threw it away because he doesn't.
Yeah,
sport
he's
it,
like,
so
I'm never wearing
That's
this.
fine.
He wrapped his comic book stuff in it.
He did.
Well, do we have anything else for tonight?
I don't know. I think
We've hit everything. We're going to do our new segment. That'll be on next week's.
Yep. We'll
Yep.
bring our food next week, and
So we are. We're bringing.
we're bringing the game.
and then we'll have you warm it up on the
Yep.
easy bake oven.
So I'm going to cook whatever it is for the family for dinner, and I'm going to bring enough for samples.
That's what I'm thinking. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'll decide what I'm going to do.
I mean, I'll have to cook mine the day
Sunday.
before
Yeah, me
Sunday
too.
and then bring it, but it'll be
So if
okay.
I'm
Or
cooking,
you can
it,
just take off Monday.
Yeah.
we could just take off every Monday.
That'd
Wouldn't that be
awesome.
awesome if we were off every Monday?
If we get
Yeah,
enough
that'd be
sponsors,
great.
maybe we can.
Yeah.
That'd be
Anybody out
sweet.
there wants to sponsor us, send us some rubs or something.
Yeah,
We can
you guys can sponsor our Mondays off.
yes.
Monday's off. Here you go.
Yep.
Send us your rub and we'll give it a whirl.
Heck
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I
guys-
can't wait. I really am excited for this.
I think
segment.
it'll be good.
I think so too.
It'll be good.
I think it was a great idea.
Yeah, I think we're going to learn a lot, and we're going to pass on some
So
knowledge.
will the listeners. They will learn a
Yes,
lot.
Absolutely.
Well, because that's the thing is, I am a sucker when you go to the barbecue stores or anywhere like Academy Sports Hub. They've got shelves and shelves of. You'll have 50,000
There's
different kinds of
thousands.
pecan rub and all, and I'm like, well, But I am such a sucker. I have a whole cabinet in there of stuff that I haven't even opened because you just buy them, and I'm like, that sounds cool.
Yep.
I want to try it.
Maybe one month we'll do like all different pecan rubs or all different Cajun rubs or
I think what we need to do one time
Something.
is get a big box and just drop like 5 or 6 bottles of rub in there.
just
and,
pull one
and
out.
just one of us just reach
Yeah.
in there blindfolded and
Let's
pull
do
it
it.
out.
Let's
I'm
do
all
it.
for it. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not buying those 5 or 6 bottles though. I bought this bottle.
Oh, I've got plenty to share.
Yeah, I've got a bunch.
I
of
got
them.
a whole freaking
Well, maybe
cabinet full.
we could do that. Like you bring 2 and you bring 2 and I'll bring
Yeah.
2 and we'll put them all in there, or we'll
Let's
just
do
do
it.
one each or something. Put them in there.
We
and
can do
whatever
like
comes
a-
out that week.
We all do 2, do one high-end one, and then one like
Yeah.
that all stores carry.
And if any of our listeners have something they would like for us to try,
Yeah.
put it on the social and we'll
Yeah.
pick it up and try it.
Post it on the Facebook page. We'll
Yeah.
give it a whirl.
Speaking of that, guys, if you want to find us on Facebook, look us up under Smoking Butts and Tapping Ash Facebook page. That's all you got to put in, Smoking Butts, Tapping Ash.
Yes, sir.
Look for us on there. We're working on getting like a Instagram and all the other stuff set up.
Yeah, we got one. We just got to put a little love in it.
We got to put a little
Yeah.
love in it. But right now, the Facebook one is popping off because we it's been growing. Because like our
Oh, yeah.
last week, we were when I started, it was 128 members from when we were just a team. We're hitting 400 now.
And what happens when we get to 1,000?
Are we now? Are we doing 1,000 on there?
1,000 listeners.
That when we
We're-
hit, yeah. Don't forget,
Yep.
guys, when we hit 1,000 listeners on the podcast, where you can listen to us at Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podbean,
And YouTube.
Yeah, now we have a YouTube channel. All of them, just go on there, Smoking Butts, Tapping Ash.
We're releasing every Wednesday morning.
Every Wednesday morning
for
it comes
commute
out.
to work.
Yep. Or you commute home.
Yep.
Or like me, I listen at work.
Yep, there you go.
But
Mine too.
look us up on there, and when we hit 1,000 listens on there,
We're up to 104.
up to
as
104
of today.
When we hit 1,000 listeners, we are posting the picture
Be
of
there
Scott
in no
and the Mankini.
time. By the time
I'm ready. Let's do
By
it.
the time people hear this, I bet we'll be at 1,000.
Well, what I was thinking today is I'm thinking about posting something on the Facebook page because we're growing there. Once we hit, let's say, like even 500, we'll do two, like a 500 one, and then we hit 1,000 on there. We'll give them. I've got lots of pictures of Scott.
I can't freaking wait.
Yeah.
It's going to be so
So we'll do
exciting.
that one. I'll say that one now. When we hit 500, you're going to get a nice surprise.
We will put a teaser of the picture on
There you
the
go, a
social.
little tease.
That's what we'll do. A little teaser. Yeah.
Yep.
Little teaser. So look
Yeah.
us up, guys. Listen to the podcast on Wednesdays. And I think that's about it for tonight.
That's about it.
All right.
We will talk
Been
to you
fun,
guys
guys.
next
All right.
week
Next week.
with some food.
Oh, yeah.
Bye bye.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.